topic is the Galaxy Star Drug Prevention Syndrome, and we're talking to Ms. Clemmy Greenlee, and we have also been joined by Mr. Young, who will also give us some information, Mr. Young, in reference to your background, your education, and some of the things that eventually led you to us this morning.
Okay. My name is Willie Young. Everybody knows me by Chill Will. From Memphis, Tennessee. Came to Tennessee State, played baseball, pledged Alpha Phi Fraternity Incorporated. And I also started throwing parties. And you know, I had a promotion company called Chill Will Powerhouse Promotions.
And of course, you've been involved in the community for quite a while.
Oh, yes. Over 15 years.
And why don't you, Ms. Greenlee, you know more about Mr. Young's experience with Galaxy Star. Why don't you say something in reference to it? Perhaps, Mr. Young, you can relate to some of the things.
Well, you know, I just wanted the community to know that, you know, we didn't just start doing things just recently. We got to start. We go way back, like maybe 2001, 2002, and Mr. Young, better known as Chill Will, was one of the first promoters that really put us on the map to start dealing with the kids because of the events he was giving with, started out with the basketball half-timers and something. Talk about that part.
Well, first of all, you know, Clemmy and her brother, is like, they are like electricity. It's like, you know, I get them to come and speak to the kids, whatever. I have a dance competition at Glen Cliff or maybe Whites Creek. We had that big one at Tennessee State, you know, every year in March. And anytime we wanted somebody to come and talk to the kids and give them a message, we'll call Clemmy. And Clemmy will come and set it on fire. You know, that's it.
And so, in a real sense, Ms. Greenlee, do you say that not many people are paying any attention to our young people, or what? I mean, what seems to be the problem here?
Well, I don't want to say they're not paying attention. I'm just saying they're in such a denial that they don't want to accept what's really going on with them. Everybody done got in their comfort zone. And it takes a lot of work to get out of your comfort zone, because I was in a comfort zone. But my spirit wouldn't let me stay in it. And I think more than anything that I can't say that they not paying attention. They just in a denial. Wouldn't you say?
Well, I would say they're not paying attention, or they don't care. And when I say they, I'm talking about the people up top, at the very, very top. And then you got the elite people, and then you got the people at the bottom. And these kids down here, they don't have no jobs. They don't have no counselors. It's like I was on Facebook the other day talking to a little 16-year-old, and she was telling me, we need to stop all this killing. It don't make no sense. So I'm telling her, you know, take your time, think about it, pray. And she's like, you know, don't nobody care. You know, this is a 16-year-old girl in high school on Facebook talking this. You know?
Yeah, and see, I had got a phone call. I supposed to went to Clarksville to speak this past Saturday, and I thought I was going to speak on the gang stuff again, but I was going to speak because 3 people have hung themselves there, a 11-year-old, a 15-year-old, and an 18-year-old, and this is black in Clarksville, Tennessee.
Recently?
Yes. So they was calling me to come. So I'm like, see, we're overlooking what was 11. 15, 18, you know, what is going through is they being bullied in school? Is they being molested? They not getting the attention that they want? What would make them want to hang themselves? See, we're not looking at this, and until Dr. Haney, we'll start being open enough to let these kids have a straight talk. We're not doing anything to help them. We're not doing anything to heal them. And what I'm asking is, I'm not having anything against any organization out here. But if you don't start with grassroots and come up, you're not going to get them from starting right here and bringing them down. It's just not going to happen. And this is all I was trying to do, is just start at the nitty-gritty. The Monday night group I have with the young ladies every Monday night, it's almost 20 of them. I go pick them up every Monday. I make 10 to 12 trips, picking them up and taking them home. But this is something they look forward to every Monday night. And what I let them talk about is whatever they need to talk about. Because they can't talk about it in school, they can't talk about it in church, they can't talk about it at home. And I just want to show some of the parents and the grandparents and some of the fathers who your kid really is.